My name is Charlie Parsons. Right here, right now, March the 7th, we see undefeated Harlem Eubank back home in Brighton against the tough, the durable, the very, very difficult Tyrone Mckenna. Guys, firstly, Harlem back here in Brighton, a real step up. Excited to come back to your home faithful. We know how much those guys support you. Put on what you think will be a display come March 7th.
Very excited. March 7th, it's the second, homecoming fight. The last one was a great success, and the atmosphere was incredible. I feel like boxing in Brighton was calling out for some big shows, and this right here is a huge fight to bring back to my Brighton fan base.
A huge fight it is. You love the Lion's Den. Yeah. Why this opportunity?
I only one fight that excite me. There's three fighters put to me out there in my last fight, Harlem being one of them, and it was the most exciting. I need someone to get me out of bed in the morning. I think Harlem does. I think he's the one with a lot of pressure in this fight. I've taken away fight again. I enjoy being on the road now. And I feel the pressure's going to get them. I don't think he's ready for this kind of stuff. You laugh every time.
I love it because I love it.
Yeah.
You just don't know yet.
I don't know what.
You don't know how much I love the fight game.
Yeah.
You think you're going to bring something I haven't seen before.
You don't realise until you're in there how tough it is. Well, you're not.
You don't know.
You don't know.
I know you're tough. You're a warhorse.
Yeah, but you're unknown. You don't know what you're going to react when it's a tough fight because you haven't been in one.
So you're going to see. This
no amateur pedigree.
Hey, amateur pedigree. This is the professional game. Yeah. This is what I'm built for. I'm not the amateur stuff. That's long gone. That's long behind you. That's not going to help you in this fight.
No, it is. It's a lot of different opponents that have fought, different styles, different experiences, pressure.
You haven't been in with a style like mine yet.
No. I haven't been in with your style loads of times. Your style is my favourite style.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't?
No.
Anthony Upton's your style.
Who have you fought? That's my style.
Anthony Upton.
Who?
Anthony Upton.
I haven't seen the fight.
Yeah, well, he's exactly your style.
Okay, I doubt it.
And I won every single round.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a completely different fight.
Don't
I hope that's what you're expecting.
Yeah, I'm expecting it. I know exactly
what I'm expecting. I hope that's what you're expecting.
Yeah.
It's going to be very different in there.
I don't think you realise what the step up you've just done.
You've been
handpicked.
This is
because of your second name.
This is exactly the step up that I wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I called for it.
Yeah, did you?
This is the exact fight I wanted.
Yeah, perfect.
And you're gonna see why.
Break your heart.
You're gonna see why.
Let me jump in there. Earlier on, I asked you your thoughts on the press conference, the opportunity to get up close and personal for the first time. I know you guys will go deep into camp. You said you sense nerves on Harlem. Why was that?
I don't know. He's just screaming nervous energy off him. It's the first time I've seen him since the fight's been announced. He's giving off different vibes than he usually gives. I don't know if he is ready. I don't think he feels he's ready. I don't think his team feels he's ready.
I think this is going to be something that he's never experienced before, and I think he's, you're looking at the scorecards, you're looking at records, you're looking at resumes.
You're wrong.
This is everything he's been saying.
Listen,
and everything he's been saying is numbers.
See your fights. You've looked good in your fights, but you haven't fought anyone good. So I'm saying that you're unknown. We don't actually know how good you are or how bad you are.
I understand that, but I've been in with lesser known fighters that are good fighters as well. Along that trail, there's been good fighters in there.
You're coming up and you're saying that you're going to be my hardest opponent, and
not on paper. Not at all. But in there, this may just be your toughest fight.
I don't think you realise how tough my fucking fights are.
I've seen you're a tough guy. This is what your whole thing's built on: toughness,
train hard,
toughness, resilience. You got a big heart, but you're gonna need it in there.
Yeah,
and
I always need it.
You're gonna need it more.
The thing is, we don't know what your heart's like. So when it gets tough, we'll see you crumble.
So
I don't think it's gonna get tough for me.
No? Well, that's fucking a big.
We'll see.
Mistake for me.
All right, well, let me jump in there, Harlem. I asked you earlier, I said the boxing fans have been sort of crying for this step up for you, and that it is. We know just how good Tyrone Mckenna is. He will come and he will stick it on you early doors. You believe that you're ready for that, and that's, you're not going to have to necessarily have the dogfight within you to deal with him.
We know exactly what he is. He's, you know.
See, you don't, bud.
I know
Because I can
exactly.
box like fuck as well.
I know exactly
I can
what
box
you
you
are.
up if I want to.
No, you couldn't.
Easily good.
Yeah, let's see then.
I
Let's
can
see.
box you, outbox you,
Let's see.
outwar you.
He's a war horse. You
I'm
know.
not.
He brings the
See,
war.
Amateur
This is
career
what-
was based on boxing.
Your amateur career was a long time ago. You know, we're past
Still
that
there.
now.
Still
We're past
there.
that.
Still there.
We're past that.
Do you think he's good enough to outbox you?
I haven't seen him outbox. Who have you seen him outbox?
Darth Holy, outboxed him with ease.
I mean, this is a different level.
Are you saying it would be
this is a
foolish for
different
him to
level.
come in and stand and box with you?
I think so. You know, you would have thought, you know, you would expect that he knows that would be foolish, you know. But if he wants the box,
I'm a foolish
if he
guy,
wants
maybe.
if he wants the box, you know, we're all up for that too. You know, anything he brings in there, I've got an answer for, and that's what he's not ready for because.
I know you're good.
He's
but
thinking
just have me
inexperience.
tested.
He's thinking inexperience, untested. He's looking at resumes.
Yeah.
Resume doesn't mean anything to me. You know, you could say 20-0. I'm just excited to fight. You know, I'm thinking about the fight and what that fight's going to bring out of me. I'm not worried about, you know, this number's this and, you know, he hasn't done this. I know exactly what he is and I'm excited to put on a show.
See, to be honest, I hope the fuck it's just a war bloodbath. I love it. I love getting hurt. I love hurting. I
Oh,
love
you
it.
like the box?
I didn't say I love the box. I said a calm box. That's the difference. I love the war. I love wars. And I hope he brings it. I hope it is a fucking war. And I hope there's drama in this fight because that's what I love.
We have to touch on the resume. Obviously, this is the big step up for yourself. You've been there. You've done it. That stigma around the O went a long time ago for you. You're happy to take an opportunity. When you look at his record, and like he says, you can't take too much of that because these are the nights that count. Who cares what's happened in the past? But what do you make of what you've seen so far?
He's looked decent. He's looked good in his fights. I mean, there's a couple that I wouldn't even put on the blame to him that have been bad fights. It's just clashes, styles. But he's looked good in the most part. But the thing is, I'm saying we don't know how good he actually is because the opponents haven't been that good. We'll see how good he actually is on March 7th, and I believe I'm too much for him.
You told me earlier that you believe that you have what it takes to be the toughest fight of Tyrone Mckenna's career.
Yeah.
Now, he's
Big
been
stick.
in some big fights. Why is it that you believe that so strongly?
I just think, you know, especially after, you know, the year I've had, I've just got that hunger and that desire to go out there and prove it. And I believe at my best, I do believe, you know, I will be the hardest test for him in the ring, not on paper. But like I say, the records, you know, as they say there for DJs, it's meaningless. You know, when you're in there, you know, it's about how good you can fight. And that's what I believe that is going to be too much.
Okay. Lastly, for the both of you, why do you win this fight come March the 7th?
As I said, experience. I'm feeling better now. I'm feeling better in every department. I think I'm stronger. I think I'm more fit in him. I think I'm a better boxing IQ. I'm going to outwar him. And yeah, I just don't think he's right. I think the pressure's going to get them. He's
I
smiling.
love it.
He's
I
smiling.
love the
everyone.
pressure. You don't understand.
I know. You can say you love pressure until you feel real pressure. And
Every
this is
step.
going to be real pressure.
If you look through my fights, every time I take a step up, that's when I rise to the occasion. That's when I really show up.
Same as
And
me. Same as everyone.
This is gonna be. I mean, I would say the way when I step up, it's a real statement.
Okay.
Like, you know, so if you look at my fights, that's what you'll see.
He said about his last year, and my last year, see my defeats, they have put a new lease of life for me. Like, I don't ever want to compete again. I don't want to go into my kids and say I got beat again.
I can see it.
And I'm not going to let that happen.
I can see it, and that's why he's more dangerous than ever, because he's got that spark in him. You know, he's took himself away to Germany, and he's, you know, he's honing in. He's more focused than ever. So I think I'm expecting the best version of Tyrone Mckenna, and that's what we're preparing for, and I'm ready.
I know I said lastly, just quickly, Tyrone's always been able to talk a good game. That he does here and he did at the press conference as well. What do you take away from what he says to you? I know that you have this very nonchalant, relaxed attitude, but does it fuel that fire within you?
No, like I said, I know exactly what Tyrone is. You know, I know what he's good at. I know his game, and I'm just excited. You know, it's this whole press of this whole event is just it has lit the flame because it just feels closer than ever. And like I said, since the announcement, I haven't come across Tyrone, so having him here, it excites me.
March the 7th, when you guys get in the ring, why do you win and how?
I believe him just as I said, too much experience in him. I believe I'm going to knock him out. I believe I'm going to knock him out in 5 rounds. You can laugh all you want, but come back to me after March 8th, tell me.
You'll find out the hard way on March 7th.
Okay.
You got the wrong date.
You don't have the power to hurt me.
You'll find out. Again, you're looking at...
I'm looking at what the hardest hitters in the world have punched me flush, and I've stood there and laughed at them. If you think you're hard enough to punch or to knock me out, you're insane.
A lot of people have said that before.
Yeah, everyone to me, and they don't do
it. What happens when the two of you get in the ring?
What happens when you don't knock me out?
I'm prepared not to knock you out.
Definitely prepare.
I hope it goes. The distance.
Do you? I hope I knock you flat out in the first round. But
I hope so, because there's a lot of pain coming your way should it go the distance.
Sure is. I love
and
pain.
A lot of punishment. And the fact that you love it so much, is why I'm gonna give it to you.
Good. Hope you love it.
Lads, right here, right now, make sure you tune in Channel 5 March the 7th for what can only be a war. If the fight didn't sell itself, that certainly did.